Hey cuties, Peachy here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some Bratz news to talk about. From the 2001 Reimagined dolls officially released, we have the announcement for what the celebrity doll will be for 2027. We have tons of new Bratzies confirmed to be coming next year as well, and more. So stay tuned, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, to support the channel that way, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. But for now, let's get into it. Starting off, yes, the Bratz Tyla collector doll has now been officially released on Bratz.com, and she's actually still available. Yes, she has not sold out, which is, I mean, great news, and also bad news, I guess. People aren't buying the doll, but also great news because she's still available. So I don't know, it's a 50-50. I do think they probably just also made more of her just to be safe, so that's good. I'm just happy that there was no like Mean Girls situation here with this release. That would have been really bad. But yeah, no, I was actually so nervous when the drop happened. Like, I was there at the front lines, you know, like I was there ready to go, and I was just so stressed, like, oh my gosh, am I gonna get it? You know, like there was like waiting in line for like 2 seconds, and then I got in, and then, you know, I purchased her, and that was that. There's also a poster which is exclusive to the Bratz Tyla doll when you get her on Bratz.com. So whenever she does end up becoming available to other retailers, we don't have information on when that is though. But when she does become available on other retailers eventually, apparently, that poster will not be included. So if you did want the poster and you do want the doll, then you might want to get her while she's still available on Bratz.com. But yeah, she's still available. Again, I'm just happy that she seems to be like, there was no like huge mess of a drop. It was a good drop. And she's expensive. Like, I do think a lot of people did not buy her because she's expensive. And I guess because they don't know the artist and they wouldn't feel right having a doll of a celebrity that they don't know anything about. So I don't know. I mean, that's a valid reason as well, of course. But did you buy Tyla, the doll of Tyla, or did you not buy her? And if you did not buy her, what was your reason? Is she too expensive? Are you trying to budget for like other doll brands? Like, you know, a lot of things are coming out right now, and so I myself am finding myself, yeah, I am finding myself having to budget, you know, like having to think about like, okay, what do I want to review? What would actually be engaging for you guys to watch, you know, like, etc. So I'm you know, like for instance, the OMG dolls, the new rebooted dolls, some of them are available, but I haven't gotten them yet because I'm waiting for all of them to be available, and also the Rosalia Jenny dolls, you know. So there's reasons like that where it's like I'm waiting, or I'm, you know, wanting to see when they actually become available, like dolls, certain dolls. So it's like, it's a waiting game. And then sometimes you gotta choose between one line or another, like Mirror Me, Moonspell Magic, both are released right now. We had the K-pop Demon Hunter dolls. We had the new Disney Princess Sparkling Princess dolls. We have new Barbie's dolls, right? Like new Monster High dolls, of course. There's a lot of stuff, but what do you think? How are you keeping up? It feels like a lot is happening, but yeah. So did you buy Tyla or no? I totally get why not, because she's expensive. I ended up paying like $100 for this doll with the shipping. The shipping was like 50, almost $50. So crazy amounts for shipping. But I just did not want to risk not getting her, even if she is gonna come to Amazon eventually. Like, again, we have no information on that happening. Actually, they haven't, you know, publicly confirmed if she is going to be coming to Amazon anytime soon. So I just did not want to wait. I did not want to risk losing out on her. So I just figured she's worth it to me. Yeah, I knew I wanted to get her, but what do you think? Next up, we have some Bratzies announced to be coming next year. So starting off, the Bratzies Slumber Party is coming next year. I guess they're gonna take inspiration from the Bratz Slumber Party dolls. You know, the Bratzies characters might end up being dressed up in more plush versions of their mascots, you know, so I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. You know how I feel about Bratzies, and if you don't know, then basically I am very ambivalent towards them. Like, I'm very passive aggressive because I do feel like Bratz is just, you know, putting all their eggs in one basket, and that basket is Bratzies. And I mean, the sales don't lie, like they keep selling out. Every first drop keeps selling out. Like, so clearly people are not not tired of Bratzes, and hey, I hope you are happy when I keep talking about Bratzes here, because we have more confirmed Bratzes lines besides Bratzes Slumber Party. That's right, because user Seeing Mound shared other confirmed lines for Bratzes coming next year. We've got Bratzes Dungeons and Dragons, Bratzes Chinese New Year, Bratzes Easter, Bratzes Hasbro, and then we have Bratzes the Besties series again, and then also the Bratzes Valentine's series again. For the Icons series, like the Besties series, which, the one that we just had released, those are the secondary characters, right, of Megan, Fiona, Felicia, Dana, Dylan. That's it, right? Am I forgetting one? Yeah, so those secondary characters were released in their own mascot, like little outfits. So maybe them bringing back the Besties series next year will show us a brand new lineup of secondary characters. Maybe, I don't even know who could be included. I guess Cameron, because he was absent in this second, in this Besties series that just released. But who else? I mean, there's tons of Bratz characters, of course, but I'm really, Kumi, Kiana, Roxy. No, Roxy already appeared in the first series, but they could re-release her, right? I don't know. There's so many characters, again, that they have established in the Bratz world, though. So I would not be surprised if this, Besties series returning next year would see them introduce a whole new roster of, characters in their mascots. So that could be cool. And then the Valentine's Day series returning, I'm not sure what that could be. I guess it could be different characters themed after Valentine, because if it's just like the main 4 girls again, but this time they're like, I don't know, in sparkle rhinestone suits, that would be kind of boring, but let's see. But yeah, obviously the main interesting new lines here confirmed to be coming next year are the Easter, Chinese New Year, Dungeons and Dragons, and Hasbro. For Hasbro, I'm not sure what that could be. I guess a collaboration between different IPs that Hasbro owns, like My Little Pony, Transformers, that's it. I don't know any others, but so that could be interesting. Then for Easter, that's kind of predictable. It's just going to be, I can already envision what they're going to look like. It's just going to be a lot of pastels. For Chinese and New Year, I guess they could be wearing red and be themed after different animals. So yeah, I'm not sure. But then Dungeons and Dragons, that to me is the most missed opportunity, because if just imagine a actual Bratz doll line here themed after D&D. That would be actually kind of sick, but they're Bratzes. So that, to me, kind of makes this so much less exciting. But I guess, each character could be themed after a monster or a creature or, avatar that you can play as in D&D. So let's see. I mean, again, the idea is interesting to me for D&D and Bratzes, but again, they're Bratzes. Their back charms, they're going to lose out on so much detail because they're not full fashion dolls. So I just would have preferred if they had an actual fashion doll line of Bratz with D&D, but anyway, how do you feel about all these lines coming next year? And then of course we have the Slumber Party line as well. And then that's for next year. This year we're gonna get so many other Bratzes lines. Yeah, I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of sick of Bratzes, to be honest. I get that they're doing well, and surprisingly every drop keeps selling out. So clearly people are not sick of Bratzes like I am. But how do you feel about these lineups for next year? And do you collect Bratzes? Do you like them? Do you genuinely like some of their character designs, or do you feel also a bit kind of, I don't know, tired of it? Then we had confirmation here that the next year's Bratz celebrity doll is going to be of Aya Nakamura, a French singer. Additionally, we're also getting a single collaboration collector doll with the license that abbreviates to D that will be released next year. Now, I'm not sure what that license is and what that D stands for. It could be any IP or licenses or companies, whatever. But this Aya Nakamura doll, very interesting. She's again, French singer, but I'm not familiar with her. This is actually the first time I'm ever hearing of her. So this is very exciting. I mean, she looks cool. So I'm excited to see what the doll looks like. Again, coming next year, probably same ish price point to like the previous celebrity dolls that we've had, 50, 60, 70, like Tyla. Don't forget, we're also getting the Bratz celebrity doll of Lisa coming this year at the end of the year. I'm assuming that's still happening, so that's exciting as well. But yeah, this Aya Nakamura doll, I mean, are you familiar with her? Again, she's probably most popular in French singing places, so like France, obviously, and like Europe, probably. I live in Europe, but I haven't heard of her. So again, it's the first that I've heard of her, but I'm interested now. I'm very intrigued. So it really feels like to me, Brad's celebrity dolls so far, after the Kylie drop, they've been of artists that are kind of more popular in specific places in the world. So not necessarily like musical artists that are huge in the USA, but musical artists that are more popular like in other parts. So like that's really exciting that they're kind of like branching out to other artists that perhaps you wouldn't know about because they're, probably, more popular in other parts of the world. Very exciting indeed. But what do you think of this new celebrity doll coming next year? Now we get into, yes, the Bratz 2001 Reimagined dolls. Yes, they have now been officially revealed and officially released as well. They're available right now on Target, it seems like. They officially released like a week ago, 2 weeks ago now maybe. Again, only available on Target right now. But of course, as with any Bratz playline or budget release we've had so far this year, usually they're sometimes store exclusives at the start of their drop, but then they eventually do come around to Amazon as well, and I'm hoping that they do become available on Amazon soon because of course I live in Switzerland. We don't have Target here, so I'm kind of waiting. I'm just kind of got nothing to do and just kind of twiddling my thumbs waiting until these iconic girls are available on Amazon because they look so good. I cannot wait. I'm actually obsessed. Like, I think this reimagined new kind of theme that they're doing with Fashion Pixies and now with 2001, I'm obsessed. Like, I'm truly like, I cannot wait to see what else they do with this new theme. Okay, firstly, we've got Sasha, and as you can see, the packaging is purple here on the background. I like the logo, we've got her name, and then of course the artwork on the bottom. I like how the back here we can see the bedroom scene with all the girls in more of like a different art style, and this scene is actually what you get on the poster included. All 4 girls have the same amount of accessories, a charm, which is so nice to see that they do have a charm here in this line. The Stampede dolls and the Stellan birthday dolls did not have charms, but now they do have charms again. But even in the packaging, they don't really acknowledge the charm, so it's kind of weird how this is just all happening. Okay, anyway, I also wish that the charms were uniquely colored because as you'll see with each doll, the charms are just silver. There's no color. I wish that they would have been uniquely colored. But anyway, there's no stands here, just the star brush. And then you have a purse, sunglasses, little makeup, accessories. So I do think you get enough here, but these are like $30, so they're kind of expensive for what you do get. There is no second outfit here, unfortunately. So that is definitely one of the main disappointments that I've seen people point out, is that these are supposed to be reimagined versions of the 2001 girls, but those dolls had 2 outfits. So it's kind of like a missed opportunity that they did not have 2 outfits here as well. But I do love Sasha's new version of her outfit. The orange on the shirt is really more of like a vibrant orange this time around. I do like the purple and like yellowish looking stripes on the undershirt, which is all just one piece, by the way. The skirt here is like a mini skirt version of the longer skirt with the pockets looking identical. I like how she has bigger boots here, but they're blue. Maybe some orange details painted on would have been a nice thing to add, but I do love her face. The makeup, it's just all of it is enhanced really, and I like the tight curls here for her bangs and a ponytail. Honestly, I feel like she's just perfect. Maybe she could have used like a jacket or just a little something else, like an extra piece would have been nice to have here because again, these are $30. But overall, I have to say she's stunning. I love her. The hair, the mug, the outfit, it is just so nostalgic to me. which is weird because I never actually collected the original Bratz dolls. I got the reproduction versions, but I was obsessed. So I cannot wait. Like, I just think they look so good. So yeah, Sasha here looks so cute. Next up, we have Chloe. Her packaging background here is a pink, so that's a really lovely color to contrast the blue. She has the exact same background here on her packaging. They all four of these have the same identical poster, so the posters are not unique, but I honestly love the artwork of the bedroom so much, so it's like really cute. For her, the outfit is kind of like identical to the original, like they're both pants, they're both like the same similar shirt, just different alterations were made. The shirt is a bit flowier, it's kind of like ripped in the center. There's no rhinestones or like studs on the new shirt, unlike with the original shirt, but the angel logo is like a bit updated. It looks very similar though, love that. The pants here are both denim, but here on the new version it's like a more sparkly denim. There's no fringe though on the sides, and unlike with the original Chloe where it was a plastic belt, this new Chloe has a fabric belt, which is super chunky, super big. And I have seen Look and Bratz, aka Dom, I forget his new username, but you know who I'm talking about. He had his Chloe, and he bought her and he reused the belt as a headband. So I was so obsessed when I saw that. I was like, wow, that's actually genius. So I love how you can like turn some of these pieces into other pieces. It seems like the possibilities here for restyling are endless, and I do like the purse, although some cow print would have been nice. And the boots, the shoes are like white, so not blue, but I do like the hair. It's very long, very fake. It's like a blowout. It's supposed to look like a blowout, so it looks lovely. I love the face. I love her. Can you tell? I love her. Yeah, I think she just is such a good updated version of the original. The face, oh my goodness. Yeah, I do wish she had earrings. Like a lot of these, all four of these actually do not have earrings or any jewelry, so to me that's also another big disappointment, but still, I mean, she's just so cute. Next up we have Jade Cool Cat. Her packaging background here is like a mustardy looking yellow. Very unique shade here of yellow, but I do like it. It definitely contrasts her kind of green and pink red outfit here. The background is same per usual, same poster as we've mentioned. I like her charm being the cool cat symbol, obviously. I feel like for her, she has the most layers. Out of all four. She's got a jacket, a top, and a skirt, which is lovely to see. I do like how the shirt is pink, but the jacket is red. Obviously combining both the pink and red from her original design. I also like how the skirt here is kind of like a different take on the pants. They both have the same pattern, which is so iconic. Also, the little crisscross that you see on the skirt is actual embroidery, is not printed on. That's embroidery stitched on in pink and red. Love to see. Her boots are silver with the platform being black, and I do love her face. The face looks iconic. Love the hairstyle. I mean, obviously the hairstyle in the artwork is a bit thinner. The braids are thinner. I'm not sure how they would have done that in a mass-produced scale here, like with this Jade. That's why they made her braids thicker, because they wanted to give her thick hair rooting probably. So I get it. Shortcuts were probably made to the hairstyle, but it still looks nice to me. I like the bangs, I like the sunglasses, I love her accessories. So even though she does not look like the hairstyle like the original artwork, still, I mean, come on, she's still so cute. Maybe I don't know, maybe some more of the like cool cat symbolism could have been on the shirt. I feel like the cool cat symbol could have been really nice if they had done it on the shirt as well, just instead of just being the shirt like plain pink. But either way, I do love her. She's really cute. Just maybe a hat would have been cute. I don't know. I feel like we're kind of missing hats here for this new reimagined versions. But yeah, also no earrings, no necklaces. I'm really missing jewelry here. That really feels like absent. And lastly, probably my favorite here, we have Yasmin. Her packaging background is like a teal gradient to blue. Again, same background image here in the back of the box, but I kind of wish that they had more bios for the individual characters, but the actual doll here is stunning. I love how it's, again, very similar, almost identical actually to her original outfit. They're both wearing pants, but the new Yasmin's pants are definitely more detailed. They have these like I forget the name, but they're like textured, you know, like it's a fuzzy looking pant. They have like these floral patterns all over the pants. It looks so nice, like really nice quality. You know, I actually love how they added these like floral details on her pants that are not present on the artwork of this doll. Like on the artwork of her, there's no like floral anything on her pants. They're just simple beige pants, but here they have this additional layer of like the floral pattern. So I like that. For me, I like that. The belt is attached to the pants. We have a silver belt buckle. The shoes are kind of simple. They match the top perfectly, the same shade of purple actually. The top is basically the same top like the original Yasmin, just a different shade of purple. Here it's like a lavender purple. The original tube top wasn't more of like a hot pink purple. I also like how they gave her this matching like a neck scarf thing with like a little rosette. I just love that. It really does add a lot to me. The neck scarf, it matches the top, and yeah, because essentially, especially because they don't have jewelry, the neck scarf kind of like, you know, makes up for the lack of a necklace. The face, Gorgina, love the high ponytail, love the sunglasses. Maybe the purse could have been a different color because there's nothing here on her outfit that matches this color, but I honestly don't mind too much. And yeah, she's really cute. I love her. I just don't know what to say. I feel like she looks like she has really good quality clothing, and I cannot wait. I feel like the original reproduction of Yasmin here is probably my favorite out of all four. So yeah, cannot wait to get her and compare her in person. Overall, I really have not that many complaints. I think this 2001 Reimagined line is really good overall. Like I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to get them. Honestly, I really don't like how they are only available at Target right now. It's like, why? Like, hello, we exist here in the rest of the world where Targets do not exist. Like, does MJ not understand that we do not have Targets here in Europe? Like, I'm just like, what? So yeah, we're gonna have to wait, I guess. I hate that, but I just love them so much. They're so cute. I wish that they had jewelry. I wish that they had second outfits, obviously. I wish that they had more of like a head accessory, like hats or headbands. I feel like that's what we're really missing here. They do have sunglasses that you can put on top of their heads that can kind of act as a head accessory, but you know, it's not really a good trade-off. You know, the originals of the dolls all had like a hat or headband, you know, or like bandana for Yasmin. The new ones just don't have anything at all. So I wish that they had at least like a little hat or like, you know, some, you know, just a headband. That would have been a really nice addition that I don't think would have cost too much money. I would have much rather them get rid of the star brush that I feel like no one actually uses and give us like a fabric headband for all the girls, or like a hat, or maybe give us fabric purses, you know, or just a second outfit. Just, I feel like giving us one of those two, giving us one or two of those things that I just mentioned, like a fabric purse, a fabric headband, hats, or second outfits, giving us those, you know, options instead of like a star brush and you know, like plastic purses. Like, that would have been a better trade-off, and I feel like a lot of us would have even paid more if we had gotten second outfits, fabric purses, fabric hats. Like, I would have been willing to pay more for sure. So just feels like a bit of a missed opportunity, but maybe they just couldn't do a second out. I really don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't be able to do it, but I guess they just didn't want to. That's the big difference. They didn't want to give us a second outfit for the price point of $30 basically. But overall, they're so cute. Like, my favorite, I guess, is Yasmin, then Chloe, then Sasha, and then Jade in last place. But again, I love all four. Just, I need them now. I need them yesterday. I cannot, like, I've you know, seeing all the pictures of people having them, it's, you know, I'm even more like anxious now because like I need them. But yeah, it's like I'm not invited to the party. Like I cannot celebrate in the festivities of these dolls because they're not available to me. So I'm feeling left out. But I feel like, what do you think? Do you like these dolls, or do you think they're not worth it? What would you have liked to see them do instead for a like reimagined take of the 2001 dolls? I like what they did here, so honestly I have no complaints. It's just, yeah, you know, what I did mention would have been nice to have, you know, the fabric outfits, second outfits, the fabric purses and the fabric hats or headbands would have been a nice addition. Even just jewelry. Like, give the girls earrings, give the girls necklaces. I mean, the jewelry is all plastic, so they could have easily given them some necklaces or wrist bands or, you know, earrings. Like, I feel like that would have been a really easy and not pricey thing to add, right? Like, it would have been inexpensive to give them jewelry, but anyway, even just a stand would have been nice to have instead of the brush that no one uses. Anyway, that was it for today's Bratz News Roundup. I hope you all enjoyed, and let me know what you think down below. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, to support the channel that way. No pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Thank you also to all my currently subscribed members. I see you and I appreciate you all so much. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.